This is your Double OG Guerrilla Boxing, Ted King. Thanks for tuning in to another presentation of King Mighty King Media TV. And today, we're going to talk about the heavyweight division. Now, you know, we want to talk about the Parker versus Zhang fight. Or Zhang versus Parker, whichever one you think is an A side. You make the decision. And you know what? I'm out here working out, working out, getting my stuff together. Thinking about, you know what? I can be a heavyweight. I mean, if Francis Ngannou can do it, so can I. No. Okay. All right. So I've been getting some comments, some real good comments about the fight, about the Zhang Parker fight. And you know, I'm going to be talking about some of the comments I'm getting about the fight regarding these two warriors that's going to go at it March the 8th in Saudi Arabia. Basically, it's the main event, although it's the undercard main event to the Ngannou versus Joshua fight. So this should be very interesting because both guys are very good, worthy opponents. Matchup is intriguing. You know, who knows who's going to win the fight? One comment that I received, which I thought was a very good comment, and I'm going to talk about these comments in a minute. Thought that Zhang would win the fight by 6 or 7 rounds, and then of course we get another comment saying that, oh no, we need that Parker would win the fight, taking Zhang into the later rounds. And I agree with both of those because it's, I mean, you know, it's that kind of fight. You know, that's the fights that we want. The fights that we, you know what, we cannot really determine a winner. Can't say, oh yeah, we know he's gonna win the fight, so you know, why watch? You know, the one thing about I can say about Deontay Wilder, his skills weren't that good, but he had that right hand. And so we watched in anticipation as to when he was going to unleash. And, you know, and we saw it do that quite a few times. So that was a good thing about watching, you know, the past at his prime, Deontay Wilder. You know, of course, you know, we don't know if he's going to, we hear he's still active. So we'll wait and see until, you know, when he emerges back on the scene. But in the meanwhile, we got these two guys that, you know, they're basically a pick-em. You know, journeymen in the sport, you know, WBO champions, you know, in their own right. At some point they were, or one may still hold a title, you know, in the WBO title. So, you know, that's what makes this thing interesting. Who actually is going to emerge in this particular fight? And so we're going to get to the comments and watch a little bit of footage on these fighters.
What does he have to do differently tonight, Richie?
The main thing is he's got to move more to his left, and straight away that's what he's doing. Look, straight away he's moving to his left-hand side, moving away from the left-hand punch of Zhang. Last time out, Fletcher was just a little bit too static. There was no head movement, and he kept on moving to his right and walking onto the right hand. So look, the tactic is plain to see. Movement to the left, jab across Zhang's lead hand, and then bring him onto that right. The key is to keep your foot on the outside. If you keep your foot on the outside, that brings Zhang then round onto his right hand, his backhand. Likewise, that's what Zhang will try and do, move him onto his backhand by keeping his foot on the outside. It's who can keep the lead foot on the outside, which will change the direction of movement of the opponent, which is important to land the backhand.
Joyce, of course, has to deal with the psychological demons as well. The damage that was done to him by the power of Zhilei Zhang in the first fight, the destructive damage around his eye. Can he overcome that issue? Triggered the rematch clause pretty much straight away. This was the only fight for...
I was Parker, I'd be fainting a lot more.
Deontay Wilder is a natural explosive puncher, one of the most dangerous punchers in boxing history, but he's also has that fierce mentality, a fighter mentality.
All right, thanks again for tuning in to another episode of Mighty King Media TV. Again, I'm your double OG guru of boxing, Ted King. Until the next one, keep your hands up. I still got it, man. I can do this.